Yeah. Well,
And that was a Gen Z crime. He 3D printed a gun.
did he really?
Yeah, he 3D printed the gun. I mean, what a smart kid.
Did he really?
Yeah, 3D printed a gun
No shit.
to shoot the guy.
That's probably why it jammed. Or he bought cheap ammo. Because you see the slide locked and he had to like pop it back in place to shoot him a second time? Yeah, he shot him and then the gun jammed and he had to like fix it. And so he had some experience in shooting people. Or shooting things, I should say.
Right.
But what a nutty case.
But his like old like videos of him, it's like what a well-spoken, he seems like an intelligent, well-spoken, graduated at the top of his class guy. And for him to do that.
I had heard a story. I don't know if this is true, but I heard it on the internet that he had something went wrong with him. And he had
Lower back pain.
Oh.
Yes, he did. He didn't have access to your machine. He had lower back pain. It was killing him. He didn't know what to do about it. He went to several doctors. Something else happened in there.
Did he get an operation?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. But he was not getting. The insurance company was not cooperating with him, obviously, and he was actively in pain. Yeah.
But I also thought that he went kind of kooky. Like something went wrong with him too. Did he have like? Did someone say that he took acid? Was that a rumor?
There were a bunch of rumors because I think it, like
I love rumors.
He's been working in finance and he disappeared, moved to Hawaii, and was staying in Hawaii for a while by himself, and all his friends had lost contact, something like that.
Oh, so he had a little bit of a break. Other than that, like
psychological,
some evidence of some psychological troubles, which would also lead someone to become an assassin, and then also like flirt with the girl at Starbucks with your fucking mask.
That's what got him.
Yeah,
pussy.
So get small.
Got him. He took his mask down and smiled at her, and that's what got him.
Yeah, showed that handsome mug. Yeah.
And then he shot the guy, which is terrible and wrong. There's two sides to it, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like everybody's like, well, these companies are terrible, and this guy did what he naturally should have done. And other people were like, murder is wrong. It's like, no, two things can be true at one time.
Yeah.
First degree murder is wrong, which is what this was. And these companies should not exist in the form that they're in right now.
They shouldn't be able to do what they're doing.
No.
If you're doing that to Ben Askren in front of everybody's face.
Right. They're doing it in front of our face. And it's like, I checked what my company was worth. I'm on the New York marketplace. My company's worth $28 billion. $28 billion with a B.
And did they give you a hard time about certain things? Have you tried to use them?
I'm paying a crazy amount of money, and I have a $4,000 deductible. So my insurance is basically like if I get hit by a bus.
Look at this. It says Mangione had discussed getting Lyme disease at age 13 and wrote that he had been experiencing brain fog since high school. He also sought advice online regarding irritable bowel syndrome and visual snow. While studying at University of Pennsylvania, Mangione wrote in a post online that he considered dropping out due to worsening health issues, but decided against it, writing, "Staying in college has at least let me maintain some semblance of normality." He suffered from, how do you say that? Spondylolisthesis? While living in Hawaii, his back pain worsened due to a surfing mishap, and he expressed concerns to others about the pain. Reportedly underwent spinal fusion surgery in July of 2023. Wrote on social media that the surgery went well. People have stated that United Healthcare did not insure him. After his arrest, several news outlets analyzed Mangione's social media to gather information about his social, political, and religious views. His Twitter account posted about topics such as religion, history, ethics, and politics. They found him to be fascinated by AI and decision theory, pro-technology but anti-smartphones, secular and scientific in his outlook. Skeptical outlook towards Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Multiple sources have sounds rational. Multiple sources have reported that he followed the Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, as well as Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and others, labeling him as politically uncategorized and anti-system.
Right. Yeah. I wonder why he targeted that guy, because they said he wasn't covered by United Healthcare. So that guy was a specific guy, like the president of the company.
It is nuts.
And I wonder why he targeted him.
It's also nuts that we know so much about him and we don't know anything about the guy who tried to kill Trump.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know he was on the JV rifle team.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the JV.
Does it have a JV rifle team?
Yeah, it's Pennsylvania.
Maybe he was varsity would have got that shot.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
He's a fucking slacker.
He's
didn't put in that work.
Yeah, he didn't He was on. That stood out to me that he was on the junior varsity of the rifle team.
We know more about the couple that got busted at the Coldplay concert than we do about that guy.
I thought everybody who went to a Coldplay concert was gay. I didn't know straight guys went to Coldplay concerts.
They do if they can get some pussy from their coworkers.
But can you ask, like, why did that guy have to step down? That's his company. I understand you shouldn't cheat on your wife and it's wrong and it's bad, but like, he's like, he has to step down. It's
well,
like,
he was a CEO.
But that's his company.
Did he own it, or he just worked there as a CEO? It might have, it's a bad look. And he's banging the lady. That's the HR lady, which is also a bad look.
That's tough.
They hired Gwyneth Paltrow.
What happened? Oh yeah, they hired Gwyneth Paltrow to do an ad for them after they fired him, which is hilarious because she used to be married to the lead singer of Coldplay.
Yeah.
Like, brilliant move, by the way, on their part, of the company's part. What was the company? What did they do?
It's called Astronomer.
What did Astronomer do? That's interesting.
That's a weird name for a company.
Yeah.
Do they have anything to do with astronomy? Do you hear about that fucking object that's hurtling towards Earth at like 130,000 miles an hour?
No, that might solve all our problems.
Some intergalactic object that's hurt. There's this guy, Avi Loeb. He's a professor at Harvard that believes it might be an alien probe.
Wow.
And he was talking about the odds of this thing being in the trajectory that it is, entering into our solar system in a direct path with Earth. The odds are extremely low. And at the place where it's doing it, it's when the Earth is the opposite side of the sun, so it's coming from behind the sun. And it's so it makes it difficult to detect. And that this object is in a direct line to come to Earth in 2027.
Do they have a trajectory of where it's going to land?
I don't think they totally know that yet. I think they're trying to calculate whether or not it's actually going to hit Earth or come near Earth or pass by Earth or what it is. Like,
why do they think it's an alien satellite or whatever?
Well, there's this guy, Avi Loeb, this professor that I'm discussing. He also had an analysis of another object that passed by Earth a few years back that they named, and they said that this thing had a very bizarre metallic sort of a look to it that he did not think, based on the shape of it and the way it was traveling, that it was natural. So he thought that could have been some sort of an alien craft as well. I don't know. It's too fun. It's too fun.
But as it gets closer, we could probably decipher.
Scientists give chilling update on mysterious interstellar object racing through our solar system as they warn it's even bigger than we thought. Provide a chilling update on a mysterious interstellar object that's racing through our solar system. Using data from the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, experts have revealed just how big the object dubbed 31 Atlas really is. According to their analysis, the object measures roughly 7 miles in diameter. Holy fuck. How big is New York City? Bigger than Mount Everest, making it the largest interstellar object ever spotted. Professor Avi Loeb, theoretical physicist and cosmologist from Harvard University, suggested the object could be an alien spacecraft. However, not everyone is convinced. Chris Lintott, an astronomer at the University of Oxford, told Live Science any suggestion that it's artificial is nonsense on stilts. He added that these claims are an insult to the exciting work going on to understand this object. But Harvard's legit, and Avi Loeb is a legit astronomer.
Right. I mean, let's not rule anything out.
Yeah.
As it gets closer.
There's something about it, about the way it's traveling, that it's bizarre. But it doesn't have a trail like a comet does.
Right.
We can scroll up a little so I can see that. The images of the comet were actually snapped by the Vera C. Rubin before it was officially discovered. However, since it was identified on July 1st, just a little bit ago, scientists have scoured back through data to find out more about the mysterious object. New study published on RXIV, whatever that is. More than 200 researchers have confirmed the likely size of the comet's main body, known as its nucleus. Their analysis suggests the nucleus has a radius of around 3.5 miles. That translates to a diameter or width of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, bigger than Mount Everest, twice the size of Mount Kilimanjaro. Fuck.
Way smaller.
Wow.
Yeah, so the, how do you say it?
Oumuamua, I think.
Oumuamua,
Oumuamua.
discovered in 2017, he came on and talked to us about that, was believed to be around 0.2 miles wide. And comet Borisov, discovered in 2019, was roughly 0.61 kilometer wide. So this thing is fucking huge. Yeah. So previously speaking to Mail Online, Professor Lowe pointed out that its impressive speed of 130,000 miles per hour as an indication that it might be controlled by aliens. He said it's difficult to imagine a natural process that would favor a plunge towards the inner solar system at 60 kilometers per second, he said. An alternative is that the object targets the inner solar system by some technological design. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, hopefully they come in peace.
Well, that might be the end of the Earth. Maybe that's like, they realize like that's when AI starts to take over and they think it's chaos. So like, it's just, that's when it's going to happen. So let's just like launch a 7-mile wide thing into the Earth and just start all over again like the dinosaurs.
Well, that you're saying it hits and then our AI fights it?
No.
Or they...
It wipes out. The AI takes over and it's like, this isn't going to work. So it wipes it out. Just like when the dinosaurs were here, the dinosaurs were too powerful. And they're like, yeah, let's just fucking start from scratch. Maybe that's how they like reset the game.
Huh. And then, so humanity is wiped out?
Everything's wiped out. Yeah, we start fresh with new organisms. And then they come along and do genetic engineering just like they did with us and monkeys and create a new version of humans. But this time it's a little less territorial, a little more inquisitive, a little more interested in innovation, a little less interested in dominating and controlling resources. Because that's what fucked us. Territorial apes get high technology and use territorial behavior to defend and acquire resources, and that creates war. Did you see that fucking dude? There's a dude who, this is a crazy story, Mr. Ballin and Tom Segura was on Mr. Ballin, and Mr. Ballin explained this thing that happened. I forget what year it was.
It's in the 70s, I think.
Okay, so this Mexican pilot was flying, and in the middle of his flying, he got confused. He didn't know what the fuck happened. He fell asleep, and he woke up, and he was over the ocean. And he's like, how did I get over the ocean? This doesn't even make any sense. And the amount of gas that was missing from his plane didn't make any sense that he was able to get this far. And what they're saying, and there's a recording of this, is that this guy went into a trance and was channeling some alien intelligence that was explaining through this guy's voice that the human race is the only intelligent race in the universe that still uses war and still kills people and engages in large-scale conflict and has nuclear weapons, and that they have to stop doing this or that someone's going to step in. It's a crazy story. Play the story.
Someone's going to step in?
Could we play it? Some of it?
I don't know.
Just to give credit to Mr. Ballin?
Well, I have to find the video. So.
Well, everybody should just go to it. If you just tell me how to go to it, I'll just drive people to see it.
His Instagram account with Tom, but he's got a really good YouTube channel too, where he goes into all sorts of wild stories like this.
Yeah, but this was a great one. And then there's an actual audio recording of this guy saying this. Here, I'll send you the audio recording, Jamie. If you can't find it real quick. I sent it to Tom. After I saw Tom on the show, I was like, I go, that's fucking crazy, man. And he's like, dude, wild. And then I sent him this. I said, did you know there's an actual recording that you can listen to of the guy saying this? So if you go like halfway into it, you got it? Oh, you got it. Okay. So a certain distance into it, you hear the guy talking in this very bizarre monotone Spanish. Was there a UFO? Like, why did they show that UFO, that fake UFO?
Making a video to watch to keep you interested on YouTube.
Oh, keep me interested. I'll be interested anyway.
Here it is.
Yeah, let me hear it. He is speaking, but he does not know. The equipment is too primitive. This is the only way to convey. Lower that a little. A microphone. The equipment is too primitive. This is the only way to convey their message. After almost an hour, the beings would release the young aviator pilot from his hypnotic state and return control of the plane so that he could receive instructions. And at the same time, he managed to land at the Acapulco airport. Interesting. You know, that's the thing. Like, if there was a unique event where something happened and an alien race did interact with human beings and then never again, no one would believe you, even if it was real. If it was that's the problem with like unique events. We base reality on what we experience and what everybody else experiences on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
What we have evidence of. But if something happened that was completely unique like that, where they said, like, this is the only way we can communicate. Their equipment is too primitive.
Right.
We'll just take over this guy's mind and have
Right.
him say it. Like, who was ever going to believe that?
I guess that's the quote translated.
Okay, the alien message that spoke through Rafael Pacheco Perez to the air traffic controller. It says, he speaks because he is ordered to. That is, it is his voice he speaks, but not of his own free will. We use it as a microphone. No matter who we are or where we come from, it is enough for you to know that we are beings of this universe where you belong. Our planet is many light years away, but we are physically equal. I repeat that all races in the universe are physically equal. You are not alone in the universe, and there are other races that are far away from you, and we are watching you. But he said more than that.
For sure.
What is the full extent of his quote? Because he said something about you're the only race that still engages in warfare. I want to believe it. I want to believe it so bad.
I don't. I definitely think there's other life forms out there.
I do
And
too,
they're
but I
more
don't know what
advanced.
really happened.
Yeah.
I really wish I knew. I mean, I really
But this
wish I
guy
knew.
did fall asleep while he was flying a plane, so can we really trust him?
Right, and he did wake up over the ocean. But if he did wake up over the ocean, it doesn't make sense that he got over the ocean, if that's true.
Right.
Explain that. Like, how did he get there?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you take over the plane, move it with your spaceship? Or why'd you put him over the ocean? So if he crashed, it wouldn't kill anybody?
Right.
Why'd you do that? Like, what is all this?
And what's the thing with the gas being gone?
Right. Because I guess they, like, picked it up and took it.
Huh.
I don't know. We are watching you. What else does it say? Definite surprise. Issued a certificate stating he was in perfect health and had not consumed any drugs. It ruined his career and he never piloted a plane again. Wow.
This is his first solo flight too.
Whoa. Imagine your first solo flight. You're like, I am going to pull a fucking gag on these motherfuckers. I got an idea. I got some extra gas.
That was 1976?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I don't know if I believe that account, but I do believe that there's other life forms out there.
My problem is I want to believe that account. That's always the problem with all these things. I want to believe. I want to believe so bad that I don't think about them rationally sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, these stories are all, it's like whether you trust the source or not, but
What would
the
you
universe
do,
is
though?
the universe is too big for us to be the only ones here.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't care that Mars doesn't have any water. Maybe they don't need water.
Well, they think Mars used to have a full atmosphere. And do you know that there's structures on Mars that they've observed even recently that look like perfect squares that are huge?
Huh.
There's this one that I showed to Elon. I go, what is that? Tell me, what do you think that is? Like, well, we should probably go there and look around. Like, yeah, we should probably go there and look around.
He's the guy to do it.
But what is, like, he didn't want to say what he
Right.
thought it was, but I'm looking at him like, do you think this could have been at one point in time a structure? Because it has perfect right angles and it's a square and it's huge.
All right.
They said it's at least hundreds of meters across, but it might be miles across. It's rough estimates, but they know it's large. You ever seen it? Jamie will show it to you. But it's like a literal square. There's a bunch of shit that's weird there. That's like the face on Mars, but I'm not totally convinced about that. But that one's nuts. Like, that's kind of crazy. Didn't that look kind of crazy?
It's on the right?
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That looks like a fucking square.
Oh, yeah, that looks like a foundation.
I mean, tell me what the fuck
Yeah.
that is. What is that?
Right.
That does not look normal. Those angles don't look normal at all. That lower left-hand corner, like, what is that? And then the fact that it's roughly a square. I mean, I don't know if it's a square or a rectangle. It seems like it's a little taller than it is wide.
Right.
But whatever it is, it looks like a fucking structure, man. It's weird.
Well, just because we can't exist there doesn't mean other life forms can't exist there.
Or other life forms used to exist there.
Right.
Like imagine if there was, like if there's life on Earth right now, today, and if Mars at one point in time had a sustainable atmosphere like millions and millions of years ago, what if there was life on Mars? What if we are the offspring of the life on Mars? What if those fucking guys just had realized like, hey, this place is falling apart. Let's shoot over to Earth and reestablish.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be why we're so different than every other primate that's here.
I never thought about it like that. That might be true. I just think it's so vast and we know so little about everything, it's possible. That's just I kind of like broaden it that way, where it's like, it's all possible. The universe is infinite and we know very little about it.
Yeah, it's totally possible.
Yeah.
It's just not likely. I mean, it seems, because you haven't seen anything. Like, it's not likely.
But we're trying to use our logical brains to figure out. It's like, could this be possible? It's like, there's so much we don't know, and we have such a limited scope with our human minds to even comprehend stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I'm big on the near-death experiences. Yeah, I watch all of those.
What do you think that's all about?
Because it really puts it on the table. I was raised Catholic. I'm Catholic now, but it's like, everybody has like a similar experience where they go through a tunnel and they come out, and then there's a life review. Where it's like your whole life is played out before you.
Right.
And, it doesn't matter if you're religious or that seems not to matter at all. What seems to matter is like the little kindnesses that you do to people. Yeah. Like smiling at someone or giving somebody some kind words who had a bad day. It's like, it speaks to the thing that we're all connected. Yeah. We're all connected and on this higher level.
I definitely think that's true.
Yeah.
I think reality is probably a lot weirder than we think it is. And whatever happens to you after you're dead, it's very weird that people have similar stories.
Yes.
Very, very weird.
Yeah. From different countries also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from all over the world. And also, long before there was any social media or any like public depictions of these things, people have always had very similar stories of these things happening to them, which makes you wonder, like, what is death? And what is life? What is consciousness? Does it transcend? Does it go somewhere else? And it always has? Is it a constant cycle?
Yeah. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's got to go somewhere. Your soul, I guess, for a lack of a better term, has to go somewhere.
Yeah. And if you were an alien being looking at the direction that the human race is going, I would imagine you would be worried. I would imagine you would see all the chaos and guys falling in love with AI and people beating people up at jazz concerts. You're like, this is not good.
But we don't know where we are in the timeline either to total, we think, I was like, this is going to change things and we're headed towards total destruction. It's like, but we don't know where we are in that continuum. It's like, it could do an uptick again and we could rebound and you know what I mean? Like,
we could.
We just don't know.
If we had the right intentions, right? Like if we had the intention of doing things designed to improve the human race versus doing things designed to only make money. Like if we collectively as a group abandon the idea of just doing things only for profit and instead embrace the idea of helping the human race, complete turnaround. We change everything. Change the whole world.
It has to happen on a micro level though, where it's like, it's the religion, it's the religious thing of love your neighbor. Yeah. It's got to start on a very micro level.
Which is probably why that stuff exists. Probably why that exists in so many cultures is because they kind of knew that this is the general direction the human race has to go if we're going to survive.
Were you talking about religion?
Yeah. And if you had like a guidance from somewhere else, from a higher power, it would probably tell you exactly what Jesus told you.
Right.
That's probably the message.
Yeah. The message of Jesus, whether you believe in it or not, is beautiful. Right. It's like love your neighbor.
It's the only way to get through what we're in now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a good way to end this podcast, Mike. When are you back?
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. And also with you. That's how you say it, right?
Yes, and also with you.
When are you
back? Back here?
Yeah, when are you back in the club?
I don't know. I'm going to reach out to Adam.
Okay.
But thank you
Last
so
time
much
I saw
for everything.
You were awesome, man.
Thank you,
Very
man.
funny.
I really appreciate the work and appreciate you having me on here. This is a huge deal for me.
Anytime.
So,
you have a special out, right?
Yeah, it's called Low Income White.
There it is. That's you.
And Nate Bargatze, my friend.
Shout
who's,
out to Nate.
Insanely successful and talented.
And
He's
awesome.
giving us an awesome
dude.
guy, giving me and a lot of other people under the Nate Land banner opportunities. So
That's awesome.
Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Nate. He made
love
this.
that. I love that.
And he's putting other comics on
I like
under
your
his
jacket, too.
brand.
That's
Thank you. It's a cool
It's
one.
pretty clutch. I like the
And,
diamond stitching.
Yeah, a lot of
Very
people
nice.
online said he's
Very
wearing
fashionable.
lipstick, but I wasn't.
What? Wait a minute. Let me see.
All the comments say lipstick.
Oh, they're just fucking with you. You don't look like you're wearing
This
lipstick.
guy. But I shot it at the Zanies Lab. Shout out to Zanies in Nashville and
Nice.
Nate Bargatze and the Nate Land brand. Thank you for having me on.
Beautiful. All right, brother.
I appreciate it.
Good
brother.
to see you, my friend.
You
Always.
too.